Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.
Awesome.
I'm always back here singing and dancing.
Amy's got this new song for our sales Tai Chi that we do, and it's really catchy, so much so that it annoys me. I was singing it in my sleep 2 nights ago, and I woke up singing it. I'm like, what the am I doing? Like,
I love it.
No force, just flow. Sales Tai Chi is the way to go. Get your mindset right to fight. I'm like, She's played it too.
Carry on.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Anyway, so music is an interesting way how it influences the brain. You know, your brain lights up when you hear music. Your neural pathways light up more when you're laughing, when you're having fun, when you're listening to music.
And did you know that when you're dancing and listening to music, that is the only time that the entire brain lights up?
You know what also lights up? Police sirens. We've got another one of those white guys who thinks they can dance on the dance floor. Yeah, copy that. We're going to come in.
Why is he in the middle of Vegas Strip? We need to remove him immediately.
Does he have an Australian accent? And he doesn't look like he's from Thunder Down Under? Yeah, we know him. Security? That happens too often.
Whatever. Anyway, I gotta grab my water. But before we do, we're gonna bring on a great author.
Oh yeah, we just had a fantastic chat, and that's why we're a little bit late because she is awesome.
I could have just kept talking to her in the green room for like the rest of the show, and
yeah, you guys shop for yourselves. You'll be right. We're gonna have a good old chat.
She's really cool. Her name is René, and she's a renowned author, speaker, and she's an advocate, which you know I am all about advocation. I am a huge advocate myself. She's dedicated to empowering individuals to overcome trauma and negative thinking. So she's right up our alley. And as the CEO of René Unlimited LLC, she offers coaching services aimed at guiding people towards a purposeful and fulfilling life. And she draws from her own journey of triumph over adversity, including experiences with domestic violence and thoughts of suicide. So why René is a fierce advocate. I know I want to say it differently. Why René is a fierce advocate for survivors. She founded the not-for-profit organization For My Voice Matters. I can't wait to talk to her about this because you know I'm big on this too. So I'm a huge women's rights advocate. So she provides support and resources for people that need help. Additionally, she created the Level Up Tour to amplify the voice of other speakers and authors. Oh, I can't wait to talk to her about that too. Fostering community and collaboration. So why René's expertise in trauma recovery and personal growth has made her a sought-after speaker at conferences worldwide, and her passion lies in helping individuals break free from negativity and embrace their true purpose, making her a beacon of hope and inspiration. And this is going to be a powerful talk, guys. Give a very huge warm welcome to Why René. Oh my gosh, you are just beautiful already.
I'm laughing, you guys. So I know, like you just said, we had a conversation off camera, but I'm laughing and it's funny because you tell people how to pronounce your name, and phonetically speaking or phonetically speaking, it looks like Rena. But I love to see people when I tell them it's Renee, but when they start reading it again, they want to go back to Rena. So while you were reading it, I was kind of giggling like she is really trying her best not to go back and say Rena. And I so appreciate it. Like, thank you.
I really try to get people's names right. Like, even if like we have a lot of foreign friends, and like Alejandro. Alejandro was like, just call me Alex. I'm like, no, I will get your name. I will get your name. It's your name. You deserve other people to get your name right. And that's how I feel about that. So,
and I appreciate you. Thank you.
Wow.
So it wasn't obvious that you were struggling. There wasn't.
I did struggle.
I really like to introduce.
Oh my goodness. So I needed this laugh. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you.
It's good to laugh.
It is good to laugh.
We encourage it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I love your background in trauma recovery. I'm big on that. And in trauma. What's that?
No, that was me not muting
Oh, okay.
my sign.
Sorry, that was you this time.
You were hearing your own voice, except this time instead of it being back here, it was over here.
It was over here. I love that you do that, and especially for women. I think for women, we have really been through a lot. So I'm a huge women's rights advocate.
A women's rights advocate?
Yes.
I was a big women's wrongs advocate when I was in college.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were just wrong. You were all wrong.
All the women I came across, they said I was wrong.
You're wrong.
so I was testing the pool, just doing kind of like a documentary thing.
And he jokes, but he's a feminist. So
stop it. My stunt acting and rugby.
You're messing up his fan base, Amy.
What's that?
You're messing up his fan base.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, actually, I'm a huge women's rights advocate and children's advocate in our country, because there's a for-profit that a not-for-profit that it's a nonprofit that I'm involved with. It's called unchainedAtlast.org. And that one is it's basically in America. In 42 states, it is still legal to force children into marriage. In 42 states. And it's mostly little girls. And they grow up with no education. And this organization helps get them out of those situations.
At the age of 12, isn't it? They're legal.
9.
Not well, okay.
There's no age. There's no age limit.
Awkward.
And it's under religious rights,
Yeah.
And so the parents say it's okay. And then again, it just comes down to women.
So tell us about you, Renee. What got you to write this book, first of all? And we've got it highlighted in the carousel, folks. Grab it, have a look at it right there. Assassination Avoided, Destiny Defined. That's a pretty
good, because I want to make sure I have 2 books. So I want to make sure we talk about the right one. So yes, Assassination Avoided, Destiny Defined.
Yeah,
I saw another one?
I did see the other book on.
So that book, what caused me to write it was pretty much being pushed by family, and a really good my best friend caused me to write the book. So I am I survived 15 years of domestic abuse.
Wow.
At the hands of my ex-husband. And once I came out of it, of course, going through healing, didn't really want to share my story because I was embarrassed of things that happened, even though I know domestic violence is something that happens 365. I had a good girlfriend of mine who lost her life 4 months after because I was actually gunned down. I was shot 4 times in my lower back in December of 2008. So after I was healing and coming through it, I lost a girlfriend at the hands of her children's father to gun violence as well. Wow. So I've shared my story 6 years after that on her sister's platform. And from me sharing it, I decided to put the video on Facebook and YouTube. And between the 2 platforms, I actually got well over, I want to say 7,000 likes or views or something within like a 72-hour window, possibly something like that. And I was out to lunch with my best friend and her husband. And we were just talking. So, just laughing, talking. So they both kind of like blindsided me and like, what are we going to do with this? And I'm like, what are we going to do with what? And I was like, they was like, this, what you've done, you've gotten people's attention. I was like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I did my part, I'm done, whatever have you. So from that day, the non-for-profit was formalized. So the non-for-profit is For My Voice Matters, and it gears towards helping people come out of abusive relationships and also suicide prevention. But in order for me to put myself out there, just not by putting myself on social media, things like that, the best way to make yourself known is, of course, to write a book. And so my best friend encouraged me to write the book. So the book is, I call it a bathroom read, because if you sit long enough, because it's not that long. It's also a resource. So in the back of the book, there are just about every state, I believe, I covered where they have information about domestic violence contacts in the back of the book. But it's just a story of my survival. And then I give people signs to look for. When we think about stuff in everyday life, pretty much you can find something in everyday life to teach you something. So in this book, I use stop signs. I think that you can, or signs, period, that you use are what's the word? Vehicle signs or things that you see on the street. So like
Right,
stop,
right.
to road signs like that. And because I believe that if you look at a sign, you can apply it to any type of relationship. So like
Right.
stop signs, yield signs, what to look for in a relationship. So that's what I did in the book. So after I tell my story, my truth pertaining to what happened, I also give tips and tools of what they look for to look for signs. And they're just not interpersonal relationships, because the abuse can happen in family relationships, meaning parental abuse, child abuse, things like that. But just when we have everyday relationship with people, there are certain things that we decide to, like they say, red flags all the time now, but there are certain things that we can look for, or we see that we tend to ignore. And I think that if we pay attention more closely to these signs when they're neon lighting us, that we'll do a lot better in building healthy relationships.
I love that. It was interesting because I left home when I was 16, and I was homeless and pregnant by 19, and I went through a series of domestic violence and abuse. And it was interesting because I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was trying to explain to her that we are all products of our childhood suffering and wars. Yeah, he's not one of them. I was trying to explain to her that we're all products of our childhood suffering and reward. And she was like, and then I was also explaining to her why I'm getting into the analysis of human behavior and behavior analysis.
Neurocognitive intelligence.
Yeah, neurocognitive intelligence. I want to be an interrogator for violent men and
violent
I can't,
actions.
Violent actions. I can't say the stuff on Amazon.
Understood.
Right.
The Amazon analytical robot will go ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
End stream.
Yeah. But my mom. So what happened was there was a prolific guy in Washington State, and there's a book. It's probably on Amazon. It's called Son, and he was very bad to women, and he his name was Fred Coe, and his mom was very controlling, and you could clearly see that his mom was the factor in his hatred towards women, right? And I was telling her that at age 14, the thing was his girlfriend caught him. So I had this fear that I was going to end up with a guy, and he was going to just be doing heinous stuff, and I wouldn't see it. So I've studied human behavior since then. And she goes, well, then why, if that was the case, then why do you think you picked your daughter's father? Because he was pretty abusive. And I said, because I was taught to be abused. It's right. I was taught. And she was kind of like, she kind of got her back up a little bit. She's like, because we spanked you. And I'm like, I mean, if you look at the word spank, it says slightly swat. I don't think using belts and spoons and objects is a spanking. I think that's a beating.
It's a thrashing.
It's a thrashing. But again,
mind you, I did things to deserve it, though. I think when you burn down the back shed to practice being a fireman, I'm going to practice being a fireman. I'm going to start a fire so I can put it out. Okay, I'm not a very good fireman. I'm a great arsonist. Terrible fireman. Boy, did I get a flogging. And I got to stay at the neighbor's house for a couple of days until my parents calmed down.
But anyway, what I was trying to explain to her, I said, look, the trauma as a child doesn't matter. None of us come out of our childhoods unscathed. And the trauma can be as simple as my mom looked at me funny. It's what it is to the child, and the child can't process being hit. The child can't process that. And so the child makes up things around it. So when you're even spanking a child, you're teaching that child, first you're saying it's not okay to hit people unless they love you. And so then love equals violence. And then you grow up and you start to seek out that violence in your relationships.
True.
And it was the first time she heard me. She was like, oh, that makes sense. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I tell people all the time when I do seminars or when I'm speaking in locations pertaining to domestic violence that it is a learned behavior. Whether you when you learn it as a kid or either a young adult or however have you, two things are going to happen. Well, three things could happen. You could come out okay and be unscathed. Not saying that you won't know what happened or you won't pay attention, but you don't have to make the choice other people make. But 9 times out of 10, you're either going to be an abuser or someone who is being abused, which means, like you said, you'll search out for abuse because you identify that as being loved. So that's one of the things that I talk about, like trying to break that cycle. So, it's been my desire to get into school systems because I believe if we start at an early age, we might be able to be more consistent about breaking the cycle. However, schools are tricky because parents won't allow people to talk to their kids about it for either two reasons. They think their kids are too young, or it's happening in their home and they don't want to be exposed.
They have guilt bound it. Yeah.
So it's been challenging to get into school systems, but I do my best. Women's groups, church groups, corporate America, whomever would allow me into their doors, and be able to speak my truth and hopefully help some people out.
That's really great. And by people speaking up about their experience, because I didn't want to speak up about my own for a really long time. I had a lot of shame around it.
Most definitely.
But by other people speaking up, it gave me the bravery to speak up. So every time you share your story and you share your trauma, I think it gives other people permission to let it out,
Yes.
And why Renee is for some reason I was going to call you Lena. I'm like,
you're just gonna mess that all up.
You're just gonna mess it all up while making fun of me.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it doesn't matter what I do, you'll always look up to me. Short. Anyone from Middle Earth missing their Goblin Queen? That's a different subject. So I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, that's right. The book. Yeah. Why Renee's book is right there on the carousel. And what I love about the book is it's got a resource in the back of it. So you've got somewhere to go. So many people go, I don't know who to call. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. And they close down because when we get in a stress or a safety fear situation, we close down and we look at survival. Even our internal organs do, and our mental capabilities do as well. So the thought of making an action step, you don't even know where to look, that you're in shock. And when you're in perpetual shock, it actually is very detrimental to the physical body as well as the emotional body. So having this book with the resources in the back, it's a simple, this is the state I'm in, and here's a number, here's an address. I reach out, and then someone will help you from there. So I really love that in the book, that's available for folks.
And I just followed you, and on Amazon. And also, if you scroll down on that listing, you'll see another book called "When Did I Stop Loving You?" that appears in your book as well. And then also, I've got her story.
Okay, so that book, that's hilarious. Okay, so I make quick funny story. So I spoke in October at a group event for women. It's a double Dutch club, a rope jumping club. And so
you do double Dutch.
I do. I'm not as good as I used to be, but I do.
That's amazing.
So we were at this event. They brought me in for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so I got to speak to them and share them my story. And while I'm bringing humor to the story, because again, when you talk about something like this that's dark, you have to bring some, so you can't keep it as heavy.
No,
people will start tuning you out, or they may get triggered. So I have to make it as light as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl was like, "Yeah, I'm looking on Amazon. I see your books, and you got a third book." And I'm like, "I don't have no third book. I don't have a third book." So they were like, "This is your picture." So literally, lady showed me, it has my picture on the front, right? Looks just like me because I know you're looking at it. And I was like, I don't remember writing that book. Hilarious. So what I did was I was a part of I am a part of an organization that's global. The lady is out of Australia. It's called Her Story. That's the name of the group. Because I was one of their speakers for a virtual thing, we all had an opportunity to it was a compilation book. So basically several writers in a book. And so the plus about doing this book was, even though I'm in the book, every person on their book, they got their own cover, and their part of their story was brought to the top for their part of their book. But there's like 10 other authors in there.
That's cool.
So again, like my name is on there, but I totally forgot about that I was in the book. So much so I had to order it myself because I had never got a copy. Like, it's funny. Like, I'm wondering, is it around? No, it's not around here. I don't know where it is. No, it is. It's right there. Okay.
So don't buy that one, but buy the Assassination one.
Exactly. Right. So, I mean, either one, I mean, again, it's still me telling my story. If my story, however I get it out there, can help just one person, I think God, somebody's pleased, higher power is pleased. And and like I said, I don't need the recognition. I just know that there's so many people out there that suffer in silence. And if they hear, if I'm allowed to share my voice, and somebody else, makes a change or comes out of something, whether I ever find out or not, I feel good in knowing that there's a tool out there that somebody might be able to use to assist themselves. And the second book, When Did I Stop Loving You, is basically, of course, when you go through things like this, and I'm quite sure, Amy, you can attest, being a young mother, feeling that you loved one way when it really isn't love. The fact being that we have to love self first before we can ever show love, give love, receive love, if we don't know how to love ourselves first. So after realizing that I had been traumatized in my marriage and had been abused, and once I came out, I got into some relationships because of course you still don't, you still want that companionship, you still want to be loved, you still want to be cared for. But I got in relationships and I realized that I was harboring a lot of the hurt, a lot of the rejection, a lot of the trauma from my marriage, that I couldn't honestly be open with somebody, and everything they did was a red flag. So I went through several relationships within a span of like 3 or 4 years after coming out of my marriage, because everything they did triggered me. Everything they said, thought, if I thought they was talking to somebody else, because my ex-husband was also a habitual cheater. So, I'm not an insecure woman at all. However, if you give me a sign to make me think, and you show me that you're doing things like my ex-husband did, I'm immediately gonna think that you're talking to somebody else. And it's not that I'm worried about it. I'll just cut you off. I'm just done. So I had several failed relationships, because of that. And then I had to realize, wow, the reason why is because I need to do some self-digging.
Yeah.
Self-inspections, and figure out what it is exactly that I need to know about myself to love myself better, so then I could take a healthy self into these relationships. So that's really a book that's kind of interactive. It has work stuff in it. I mean, workbook stuff in it. So you have pages in there that you can actually write on, kind of exercises or activities are inside the book to help you kind of channel through some stuff. So
I love that.
Yeah,
that's really great. I heard a great quote today. It said, the degree to which a person can grow is directly proportional to the amount of truth that they can accept about themselves without running away.
That's good.
I thought so too. I was like, whoa.
Did I say that?
No, you didn't.
No, you're not quoting me.
No.
Sounds like something I would say.
I think you were busy running away.
Oh, hang on. And my quote is, if there's an ice cream truck that's past your house, don't run away, run to it. Similar. It's not run. And it is focused on an intention of self-delight. I mean, I think there's something in there for all of us. But it's a great thing that you brought up. Why, Renee? See, didn't pause. Just straight out. It's like we've been friends for years.
You've been practicing it in your head.
I have. I got a chance to say it again. Okay. So, what were we talking about? Ice cream trucks. No, what we're talking about is you're talking about the habit you had created for your own survival within your relationship. And then you took that habit of survival of ultra alertness, ultra awareness for key signals to show up again. So this is happening in everyone's life. So I'm listening to you, everyone out there, folk, everyone. You have habits of belief created from your childhood, even if you had the most perfect childhood. I've worked with a client who dropped his toy in the basement and someone flicked the light off at the same time when he was a 3-year-old. There was nothing dramatic happened, but in that moment he was upset and he created a belief, if I truly love something, I'm going to lose it. And that thought form existed right up until I worked with him. His businesses, his relationships would be successful, then fail, successful, then fail. So we all carry belief systems in us designed to keep us safe. That's what the brain does. It creates a thought form attached with an emotional experience that we then live through as this is what you've learned. These are your experiences. So now we bring that forward and we act upon it, because the brain is trying to save us time as well. It's like, I know what's going to happen, so let me just cut to the chase. Yet, if we've learned habits that reduce our ability to enjoy life, then you want to grab Why Renée's book and have some understanding about what's going on, her journey. You want to also look at yourself, do some meditation, join a group that's talking about the positive elements that you can look forward into life. It's not all about the blame and the wrong. Oh, it's not about the blame and the wrong. I was using my line. No, it's not about the blame, not about the wrong. It's not about the burnt kitchen.
And it would be the blame and the wrong on that side. Do it on that side.
Don't talk to my friend Gabriel like that. It's okay, mate.
It's still the blame and the wrong on that side.
I know. Anyway, so the thing is, if you're in a group that's talking about blame, talking about wrong, talking about not good, you're focused on what can't work. You want to get a group that's talking about, okay, what can we do? What does make you happy? What does make you fun? What are your action steps you can take? And that's probably one of the good questions I can throw at you right now. Why, René? What's one key element? What's a key takeaway that you want everyone listening today to have, like that's based on your book or on your coaching and stuff that you do with people and the training you do, the helping people in these situations? What's one initial takeaway action step that you'd want to leave people with to think about?
The first thing is just like with the 12-step program of AA or NA, acknowledgement or acceptance is the first step. First of all, you have to acknowledge that you have an issue and you have a problem and you need the help. I really believe I'm really big on therapy and therapists. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't seek therapy, because you should, but at the same time too, therapists are taught. A lot of therapists, they may know about some trauma issues, but they usually give textbook answers and textbook results. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because when I had to go through therapy to combat my PTSD, one of the things I realized towards the end, when I realized it was time to change and do something different, which made me go to coaching to get a coach for myself, but also to understand that coaching is different from therapy and that they both can work well together, was the fact being that this person who was my therapist, who I vibed with very well, when it came to the end of that crossroad where I had to make a decision, there were several factors that caused me to say that it was time for me to do something different, either find another therapist or find a coach. And that was because, one, he was male. So there are certain things he's not going to be identified with me because he's not a female. Mm-hmm. Two, he was Caucasian. And there are certain things that are dealt with in African-American communities that Caucasians do not deal with. Nothing against him. I'm not racist, and he wasn't racist either. We had a very, very good relationship. Three, he had never been abused before, or at least he said that he had not witnessed abuse in the way that I had. And even though he may have had some childhood traumas, it wasn't focused around abuse, so he really didn't understand. So everything he was giving me about abuse was truly textbook. It was things he learned in college, in school to get his degree. Thirdly, he had never been shot before. You can't deal with somebody who's had 4 bullet wounds to the back and tell me that, oh, you'll be okay. You know, their wounds heal. Yeah, they may heal physically, but those internal scars, the whole, ducking every time you hear a firecracker, the not being able to sleep at night because you're afraid somebody's going to come to your door. Like I said, when I got to that point where I got past that and identified I had PTSD, there were certain things he just could not do. And I had to start looking for somebody else. So what I will say is, one, be authentically yourself. Be true to yourself. If you can't be truthful to you, you can't be truthful to anybody that would be able to actually give you the tools to help you get over the humps that you're trying to get over. And understand that the trauma happened. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't take it away. You don't have time machines where we can go back in time and change anything. And it's not the trauma that keeps us in a place called stuck. It's the triggers from the trauma. And once we identify those triggers that caused the trauma, or that surfaced from the trauma, then we can actually work on mechanisms, tools, and steps to get you to understand that these triggers we can maintain or manage to help you not be as triggered when things come awry or when you become anxious or excited about things. So those are the takeaways that I have basically. But the main one is, in order for someone to help you help yourself, you have to be honest with yourself first and admit that you need the help you need. And if it does not come from therapy, definitely need to search out a coach that's working in your niche or that can help you come through whatever you're going through.
Yeah, acknowledgement is in all aspects of life. If there is no acknowledgement, the brain actually won't recognize any of the information associated with it in a personal way. It'll be others, it'll be them, it will be something else. There has to be acknowledgement in all elements for there to be any change, whether it be a business or whether it be a person or a burnt meal.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually I'm a big believer in therapy as well, and for trauma I did EMDR, which was fantastic. EMDR is it's a rapid eye movement therapy where basically it forces your brain into REM. And apparently what they were saying was during the pandemic, a lot of people were getting more sleep than they had been previously getting. And so a lot of trauma was coming up and out during the pandemic because of that. Because REM is when you actually process trauma.
Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing.
Yeah.
So actually, that's also good for when you go for a walk. If you go for a walk, especially in nature, positive elements about nature. But when you're walking, your eye actually flicks left and right, left and right, left and right to keep yourself balanced and on the path. So if you walk while saying to yourself some positive affirmation in the current context, not like I will one day be happy, but I am happy, I am joyful, I am grateful for the beautiful scenery around me. You know, you're actually redoing microdosing in the EMDR.
Nice.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been amazing. And it came like right on time. Like I shared with you all before, I just recently lost my father and I was going to cancel. However, I do understand that there are some things in life that we have no control over and everything happens for a reason. So having my laughs with you all today, kind of opening the door for me to get back out there, because I had taken a hiatus because my father's health began to decline. So I haven't been seen on social media or anywhere like that. So just really excited. So thank you all for this opportunity and for opening the door for this. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm super glad that you did come on despite the trauma, you know. And what was interesting was why Renee told us behind the scenes that she kept going to cancel and she just didn't for some reason. And so then she went, well, it must be, you know, destiny for me to show up and do this. And Evan says, so sorry for your loss, Rená, and people in the chat are giving their condolences and they're really glad that you came on.
Yeah, big time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
I'm so honored to get to know you. Can people find you on social media?
Most definitely. Just about every social media outlet there is. I'm even Googleable. That's not really a word, but I made it up. It's Googleable.
Googleable.
Google me. And just like you did, they can actually follow me on Amazon.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, follow on Amazon.
And this is me following Amy in real life. This is me poking her in real life.
Just out of curiosity, do you have a favorite social media platform?
Which is your most active one?
Probably. Well, when I get back into it again, it'll probably be a mixture of, because they're owned by the same company, Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. Check out on both at the same time.
I'd say mine are TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go.
I'm trying to be better on TikTok. I usually just surf on TikTok. I can't really. I post some things, but those are really more like entertainment for me.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I turned my own entertainment into on Facebook, International Laugh Day, and so because I love jokes, I'm like, well, why don't I capture the jokes I like and just repost them? And so it's basically a live feed of all funny things that are taking place. So yeah, go check out Why Renee on the social medias. Google it, Googleometry. If you're into the Googleifus of the Googleations and you're a Googleiticus, then Google it, the Googleus.
Well, I just followed you on the platforms, and I look forward to connecting
I
you
will
and
follow
connecting
back.
with you.
Thank
And
you very
when
much.
I push this out as a podcast, I'll message you.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing, and it's my honor and my pleasure to be here.
Well, we
Awesome.
greatly appreciate you being here. Condolences for the passing of your dad, and much love and positive vibes going to you and your family right now.
And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.
You too. Thank you. I received. You all take care.
Take care. Bye. Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she's an awesome lady.
I could have kept talking. We really went over. We went like 20 minutes over with her. She was so fun to talk to.
And there's a lot more you can learn from her as well. A lot more. So grab that book. It's still highlighted there in the carousel. Give it to a friend who you think may need it, and say, "Oh, I found this a great read," and then just go check out the back section. Lose a friend, save a life, whatever, or gain a friend. So, yeah, fantastic. And so I've also got another little thing here. This is the next little thing on our carousel list. This is the No Bus clay detailer kit. This was just sent to me.
New?
This is
I
new.
haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, check it out. This is it. Let's see what you got in here. Well, where's the scissors? There's no point.
The scissors are right there.
Look at this. Here is your Legend Shine. Ooh. Ceramic infused waterless car wash. Cleans, seals, and protects all at once. You got the little spritzy sprayer. Pop him in there. Oh, you get a little groovy sticker. Isn't that cute? A groovy sticker. Another garage. And these here, for that, you get 3 of them. And you have a chamois.
What does this do?
It
It feels like clay.
It is clay and a clay mitt.
What do you do with the clay?
Ah, the secrets.
Clay
The
bars
se-
and a clay
The
mitt.
secrets to be designed, to be understood. So it's great for maintaining your car's exterior, its color, its vibrance, and everything in that regard. Now, you get a clay bar to keep every edge looking crisp and clean. The car detailing spray removes the dirt and the dust.
Does this clean the inside of your car or the
outside?
The outside of your
And
car.
the clay mitt helps you buff your vehicle.
Okay.
So the deep detailing clay bars, and you get 3 of these in the pack. These are a must-have for those hard-to-reach areas where your mitt doesn't get to do the job. The clay bars add to your car dealing kit so you can keep every edge looking crisp and clean in the showroom, ready for the indoors and the outdoors. So super cool. You get them and you smooth around into all those edges, the fine points that you can't get into with the other places. And the waterless ceramic infused sprayer is designed to help remove dirt and dust with the ceramic detailer. It contains S102 ceramic properties to keep your car's paint looking bright and vibrant while protecting paint from sun damage and micro marring. So that is in. And you have, of course, your reusable clay mitt here. I'm going to zip him open, pop him out. It's got like a rubbery side on that side and a fluffy side on this side. So pop your hand in there, cleaning and detailing. The car detailing box, the bundle concludes the soft clay bar, which helps you buff and dry your vehicle surface while removing excess dirt and dust, rainwater streaks. So if you're really into making sure that your car is number one at all times, looks fantastic, then this is it. Now, the clay bar mitt helps buffer and dry the surface. The black exhaust spray, pollen, and other contaminants helps remove. So those are the heavy-duty detailers. Because you can squeeze this in, move this around, and get this in to get the job done. The clay bars add your car detailing kit. So on those narrow edges that you can't get to, you can squeeze the clay in and drive it and clay it and protect it. So this is it. This is the Novus 3-piece. So you get the mitt, the clay bars, and the ceramic Midnight Legend spray to give that ultra bright, that ultra crispness of it all right there. And it's on discount. So 16% off, plus there's a coupon, 10% coupon. So you get an additional 10% coupon on it. So make sure that you grab that additional coupon when you drop it into your cart there. It's for, you have that professional car detailing experience at home with this little bag, this kit. And you get many cleans out of your car with this whole kit, and for such a cheap price. Such a great price right there with that 16% off, 10% discount. Great little prop. I know Mother's Day's coming up. There's some mums out there that love their car. You can definitely have a go with this. Or grab it for, this is one of these little gifty things that you can go, hey, I know someone who's really into their car. Let me grab this for them. So when their birthday or celebration or something comes up, I've got something ready for them. It's very nice. And the keeps your paint safe and clean. Oops.
Nobu, huh?
Novus. Novus.
Nobu's
Novus.
garage car detailing.
Or is it Nobu's?
It's Nobu's.
Ah, Nobu's.
They have a comma.
They do, but we just learned with why Renee.
That's true, we did.
Just because it looks a certain way doesn't mean it's said that way. This is it. It's a very nice box. Great for a gift. Has a great presentation to it as well. So definitely a groovy add-on right there for those folks. Yeah, very cool. The next little guy is the twin pack. Oops. There we go. This is the it's a twin back. They're lightning cables. There's two 10-foot long lightning cables for your iPhones right there. So the little power block that the cable plugs into is dual smart chips. So it reacts to your device so as your device is actually talking to the device is talking to your device. So the power block actually communicates with your device and then turns around and does whichever is the speed your device can handle.
Hey, back to the Nobu's garage. Did you mention that it's 16% off today plus another 10% coupon?
I did.
Okay.
3 times.
Okay, great. I just wasn't sure. I want to make sure that was mentioned because I'm posting out, so I noticed it.
And that's good. I'm glad you noticed that. And I'm glad everyone else noticed how much you listen to the words I say.
Well, when I'm trying to post, I'm not listening to you.
As you must be posting a lot.
I am. I post all the time.
All day, all night.
Even when I'm just staring off into space, I'm posting.
Sure. You're posting in the bathroom.
Yep.
You're posting when you brush your teeth.
Yep.
Posting when you're snoring in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Yep. I gotcha. You're a big poster.
I am.
So, folks, that's the dual sponsor. These next guys are pretty cool. This is the 2-door portable door locks. They are exceptional. Get a load of this. This is when we had them down in Florida.
The portable door lock is fantastic. You get a set of instructions, very simple to use, comes a little carry bag. It is phenomenal. It'll use the smaller or the larger hole in the door, slip in there. You slide this heavy duty triangle device down into the door, and it pushes up tight against the door. And this metal frame is held against the metal door frame. So no one can open that door. So you can use this on any inward opening door for your safety and protection. It works very simple. It's lightweight, easy to carry. Everyone should have at least 1 or 2 of these in their travel bag for their safety. Great if your kids are going away at a dorm or a travel place and you want that extra layer of security and protection.
Yeah, they are really good. I forgot to take them with me because I took a different travel bag because we weren't flying, we were driving. And he was like, "Have you got the core locks?" I'm like, "No." And we really wanted them in that last place we stayed. We're like, "Oh, yeah. I would have felt more comfortable with these."
We need to have extras that are just in our bags.
Yeah,
is what we need. I mean, like they're like $14. Like just
$14.
Just
grab them. Throw one in every bag that you travel with. And then you'll be set when you get somewhere and you go, "Oh,
I wonder if I'd
had
sent those to my parents. I should send. That would be a great gift.
Yeah,
for my
they travel all the time.
They travel a lot.
Yeah, that would be good. Then we got the Rohaxia. This is the Rohaxia car phone mount. So for your cell phone, pretty groovy, nice and easy. This part here, what I love is that this little piece here screws out. And it sits in between your vents, and then you screw it back in, and that little hook hooks between your vent. So whether it's you got vertical vents or you turn this and you got horizontal vents, doesn't really matter. It still works 100%. And then this here is 360 degrees rotation right there. 360. Oops, dang it! Ouch. Oh, dang it. Okay. So 360 degrees, and this is a ball mount. So also this here pops on there 360 degrees. And this little guy, got a little button here on the edge, right there. I push that button in, sides pop out. Just push them back in. Push the little button. So very easy to put your, very easy to put your phone in and have it all nice and secured in there. The next little guy, get a load of this. He's on a lightning deal right now. It's only $84. 40% have been claimed. It's 20% off. Plus, there's an additional coupon of $10. So, what makes this one super special is it's a car phone vent mount, except it's a MagSafe charger at the same time. So you magnetically pop your phone up there and it will stay there. And then it's charging your phone. For everyone who has the key charger or MagSafe charger, it will automatically, which most phones do these days. If it doesn't, you're probably still watching black and white TV. Just saying. Anyway, it will hold your phone in place and charge it simultaneously. So that's really great. That's the MagSafe car mount charger with Cryo Boost, and made for Apple certified. So super good. You've got any form of phone that does the mag charging, you're good to go right there with this guy. As I said, lightning deal at 20% off plus an additional $10 coupon. Then we got my favorite little takeaway.
Ooh, Evan says that was a drop and an ouch.
Well, I don't think so, Evans.
It was. I'll add it, Evans.
No, if Amy didn't see it, it didn't matter.
I did.
If she's not going to listen to any word I say, why should she listen to drops and ouches? That's all I'm
There's the
saying.
ouch count. 1009 was 1008.
This is it.
And it's 2 drops. So your drop count currently
Can you not?
I can't find it.
There we go. That's fine.
There
So-
it is. Found it. Okay, it was 260, but now I have to change it. 260. It's now 262.
This is ridiculous. Here is the U-Greens. Now, as you can see, this one here's got 4 ports. It's got 3 USB-Cs and a USB-A. The next one on the carousel, it is exactly the same thing, except it doesn't. It has 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. 3 ports versus 4 ports. Now, the smaller one is, of course, cheaper because there's less ports. It's only $28. There's 42% off it. And yet the 3-port one is only $42 because it's got 43% off. So just a quick change in price, 28 to 42. I prefer the 4-port one because it's so handy to have those extra ports. This takes up so little room when you're traveling, so little room on your office desk. It's super easy to have there and use.
Amy's ouch count's only 1.
Well, it'll
And
go up.
Jamie's stump count is 13.
Amy's ouch count will go up if she continues doing these ouch counts.
But Jamie's got an awesome count too. It's only 16.
Why are you so happy about that? What? Here, talk about this.
What is it? Oh, this is electric alarm clock. He's gonna have to go recover. This is a cool one though. This alarm clock has you can change the digital coloring on it, and it's really unobtrusive at nighttime. It's not a super bright light, and you can dim it quite a bit, which is pretty cool. Hey, PC Pill, welcome.
Oh.
That nearly hit me. You
Yeah,
saw that. That was spousal abuse.
I wasn't aiming at you.
Well,
I wasn't aiming good at you.
that's good because
I wasn't
your
very
aim is
good.
real bad.
Well, you're going to start a bad aim count?
Yes, actually.
It's not a drop, it's a throw.
That's a drop.
No,
it didn't go to the right
no.
place. Yep.
No,
We're
no.
adding
Let's
that
look
as
at
a
it
drop.
again. Let's say it's a throw. It came out of nowhere, it flew through the air. Oh, it's because Amy's unfair, doing these drop counts, saying I'm mean. Oh, no. Well, she's slender and lean. So, yeah, that's the clock. Oh, look, it's all pulled out but not put away.
I am not the putter aware. I am not the
Oh.
let's say the retentive one here.
What?
The retentive one. There's a
What?
word that comes before that I can't say on Amazon.
Starts with A.
It does start with
Awesome!
A. The awesome retentive one here.
Yeah. So,
Somebody's cheeks are a little tight. Unnecessary.
You said it. I just provided sound effects. This is the nice one. This is the one on the list is silver calcium alginate. We also have the alginate from Niceville, a whole bunch of different bandages. There's a 10% coupon. Make sure you're grabbing the coupon. And now, alginate is derived from kelp, and it creates a gelatin kind of subsurface on top of your wounds and scars, keeping it moist, helping it clear, heal quicker and easier without infection and less scarring. So that's a great little thing and the calcium with the silver in it is also super beneficial. The next little fella is these balls. Oh my God, I love these balls. These are water balloons balls, and they have silicone, and they're reusable. They're 16 in the pack. You can use them again and again. Get a load of how cool these are with the water in them.
These are cool balls.
Soppy
Sid.
Soppy Sid is what
Soppy
they call
Sid.
Soppy Sid.
These are reusable water balloons. Reusable. That's right. You get 16 in the bag. They're magnetic. With your bucket of water, you just drop them in. They fill up with water. Click back, and there you go. You've got this balloon that you can throw and use again and again and again and again, not leaving any debris or broken balloons anywhere. Lots of fun. These are reusable water balloons. Reusable.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Was
Was
that it?
So there you go. You can see me there, very happy that I've got them in my hand. They're
I don't
very
know if
cool.
you look happy.
That's
Is that
my,
your happy face?
that I can see why we're having so many problems now.
I really am not reading you right.
No, that is my happy. That was my happy face, Amy. This is me happy.
Well, PC Pill says hello, honeys, and Jamie is awesome.
G'day, PC Peppers. Awesome to see you again. Thanks for dropping by, saying hi.
Oh my God.
So yeah, these things are great. I mean, you can use them again and again and again and again and again. Absolutely fantastic. And what's even better, it's great for the environment. The kids still get to play, or the adults get to play. Yet there's no rubbish of plastic and balloons that's just laying all over the yard, or getting washed down into the drains and creating an issue with the environment. They're very easy to throw. They're a great size. Watch me throw it up against this wall. Just a little throw, and as soon as it hits contact with something, it pops open, and of course the water goes everywhere. Book. So absolutely a awesome product right there. Very, very good. And this next one is the Mammary, the breast massager from Mum Cozy.
Which is, again, what they called you
This
in high
is
school, in college.
something that Amy's going to talk about.
They called me that in high school. They called you that in college.
What?
I don't know.
Weirdo. I can't get it out. Just much like the others, couldn't get it out. There we go.
Oh, this feels so good.
It does. It's nice and
It's
soft. It's got rubbery
Like this,
silicone
it's
feel to
not
it.
rubber though. It's like it feels like skin. This feels like
Oh yeah, it does, because it's not slippery or slimy or anything like that. It's got a
it's
soft,
like soft like skin.
ultra.
I bet that's what they make the real things out of, like the real
ultra textured, ultra soft. It's not super smooth. There's an ever so slight texture to it.
Oh man, it feels good on my hand. So it does that. That's what it does, and it helps for lactating moms. Like sometimes our milk doesn't drop, and we need to relax things because we get clogged ducts and things like that. So this is going to help move that and let your milk drop.
Emotional tension, stress, anything like that is going to tighten up. So relaxing and those milk ducts.
And as moms, we get like some of the worst advice ever. One of my really good friends, she had just had a baby, and it was like 3 days later, 2 or 3 days later. And I walked in and she's like, I'm a bad mom. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I can't feed. My milk isn't dropping. I'm not dropping my milk and I can't feed and my baby's starving. And everybody's telling me not to give formula and the baby's just crying and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, and she rips her gown open. She goes, can you help me breastfeed? It's like, that was how she introduced herself in the hospital. And I was like, oh, honey. Hey, Jalissa. I was like, oh, honey, let me help you. And so anyway, I basically just gave her permission to feed the dang baby formula. It's like, you're not a bad mom. You be a bad mom if you don't give the baby some food. Yeah. And then as soon as she did, she was able to relax and then her milk dropped.
There's actually a 10% coupon on this as well. So if you know anybody, nursing mums or soon-to-be mums,
be a great gift.
This is a handy gift. Every time we've mentioned this product to someone who's breastfeeding, they're like, what? I've never heard of it.
They're like,
oh my God. Where is it? Where can I get it? Yeah, so when you're...
Jalissa says, been there with that issue. I know, me too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I did not like breastfeeding. Just so painful.
I will stop my.
No, Jamie, no.
I
No.
was quite fond of it. So memory serves me correct. Here we go. This is the Mum Cozy nursing pillow. This helps you when you're breastfeeding your child. Where is it?
Which is that's the pillow? I
Yeah.
do not see it on there.
Well, let's come back to that while I grab the video. And why don't you talk about
Ooh, the pillow.
this
Mom
is the
Cozy
Mum
pillow.
Cozy. Again, Mum Cozy has so many great products.
They really do. This one's good.
This is the size of Amy.
This is the size of me for real. This is a great pillow though, because, and this is the U-shaped one, but I love it. It's got this like spot here where you kind of like throw over, and then it can like it can support your belly if you're pregnant. But or if you just need to have a belly support like I do at night, it helps my lower back. But I will set this up and use this as it's almost like a full recliner in my bed. This turns my bed into a recliner chair because I can like sit up and then drop my legs over this little J part down here, because it kind of goes like this, like a J. And it is a great pillow. Do we have the second pillow on there too?
No, we don't. We do have the second pillow. Sorry. Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is 30% off. It's on a limited time deal. Now this is the other pillow, and basically they didn't send us one. They sent us two of the same ones. But this is it would be a J shape, so it would just be missing this piece here.
Yeah. So basically, the top is like this, and the bottom is a little shorter. It doesn't. It's not quite as long. I think the U is a much better option.
I like
folks.
the U. The U is
Yeah.
good, and it's about the same price today. So anyway,
Yeah.
so you might as well get the U. But it is really good. We actually gave the copy of this one to a friend of ours, and the husband called us and said, "Oh my God, that's the most amazing pillow ever." So it's good for pregnant women. It's good for women that aren't pregnant like me. I love it.
Good for guys just to cuddle up with on the couch when they've been sent to the couch. So I've heard. Speaking for a friend.
Did you find that video?
I certainly did.
Okay, we'll go back.
Let's go have a. This is the Mum Cozy. This is the
It's a
nursing
pillow.
pillow. So this helps nursing mums to nurse their child. So let's have a little quick look.
This is a nursing pillow from Mom Cozy, and you can see that it's got these little hooks down here to be able to put this around your waist. And unfortunately, I don't have a baby to demo a baby. However, I'd like to thank Mom Cozy for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. So I'm just clipping this behind me, and I'm pulling the strap tight. So I've got a nice, good, tight, secure set, and I can just set the baby right down here, and it's going to be really super comfortable, and I will be able to, I love this comfort here of this, the security. Man, this would have been so great. My daughter's 35 years old, and I would have loved this. This would have been really, really a nice, easy pillow to be able to rest and not be having to hold the baby up. So really cool. Gives the baby nice, good support. So again, thank you, Mom Cozy.
So it helps you stay super comfy while you're breastfeeding the child, or if you're bottle feeding the child, it helps you stay super comfy. Instead of having to use your arms and hold it, you can sit, and stops the child from rolling away. It's a lot easier to hold the little baby in a nice little comfy bundle like that, sitting on your lap. So Mum Cozy has a lot of really great products. This is the Mum Cozy stroller organizer. Now it is, the Mum Cozy universal stroller, universal organizer. There's so many little compartments in this. It is a godsend for anyone with a young kid that's pushing around the stroller. So many things that you can use this with.
This is a stroller hanger from Mom Cozy. I'd like to thank them for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. You can see it's got the 2 drink holders here, which is pretty cool. It's got these Velcro guys on the side, so it can just like flip over and hang like that. It also comes with these straps as well and some carabiners. So you've got several different ways that you can attach this. It also has this attachable little piece that just connects there. It's a little pocket in the middle So you've got like a little zip pocket here where you can add some stuff. And you've also got a little back pocket back here. You can put some things. And again, this little fold just like zips off. So if you want to take this privately on your own, you can. It's got a little snap on the back. So you can snap it onto something or hang it onto your belt or take it with you if you've got some valuables in there maybe. And so yeah, very cute little stroller hanger. Again, thank you, Mom Cozy.
I started talking without, I clicked the wrong unmute button. Yeah, you can see there all the little attachments that are connected with it. So, and the shoulder strap, so you can just pop it off and carry the whole thing. Just take the little purse part around your wrist if you want. You know, holders for your cups, your cell phone, everything. Great little accessory bag, specifically designed by Mum Cozy for the parent with the young child. That again, the Mum Cozy with their great products. This is the baby carrier, and it's 17% off right now. So this is the baby carrier. It goes over your shoulders this way. This part goes on your back. These two pieces go over your shoulder, and they spread out. So it's not like a single strap digging in. It spreads the weight out over your whole shoulder and just down over your arms. And these go over one side, crisscross them over, and then over the whole lot, you have this front piece, comes around the front, tucks the baby in. You got a little pocket at the front, put your cell phone in or something you need to. And there's two metal rings on the side. So you just pull this and it makes it tighter. And then when it pulls back, it clamps in with the double ring aspect. So that's either side around you. Very cool for Mum Cozy. And these next guys are the swaddle blankets. And they come in a pack of 4, which makes them really nice because you get these subtle tones. Like I've got the autumn tone here. This is the autumn tone pack, but if you have a look at their colors, they got an immense number of different colors. I really love the lavender purple one. It's beautiful. But here, have a look at these. They've got cotton and bamboo, muslin, cotton, and bamboo.
This is the beautiful 4-pack of baby muslin swaddle blankets. It comes in 4 beautiful colors from Mum Cozy. Thanks for sending it to us to compare and share. Now, they're actually made of all natural cotton and bamboo. So they're actually, with that bamboo, lightweight and allows the skin to breathe. And you can use this for a swaddle blanket. You can use it as a burping cloth. You can use it as a nursing blanket, a stroller cover, a diaper change. They're basically 4 foot by 4 foot. Whoop, disappeared. And they're wonderful and soft and a double weave knit for strength and longevity.
They really are beautiful, nice. You can use them for so many things: nappy changing, swaddle cover, canopy for the stroller cover. Absolutely designed with the baby in mind, and that's the Mum Cozy. Oops, let me just highlight them. I thought I did. 20% off. Click into them. Check out all the different colors they have. They have such a beautiful array of colors. The second last one down the bottom is my favorite. You can wear these as scarves. Amy's actually wore it as a scarf wrapped around. Looked really nice. 20% off. Great price. You get a pack. It comes in a pack of 4. Now, here's the Mum Cozy nursing bra. It's currently unavailable, but if you click just above there, it says Mum Cozy Store. You go in there and click bras. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 little tabs across. Click the bra, and they've got pumping bras, seamless nursing bra, seamless regular bra, shapewear shorts. They've got a collection of different products that are in that range that you can look at. But let me show you. Amy did a video of it, which So then you can see the Mum Cozy Nursing
Oh, I
Bra. You
love
can
this.
see how great they are. The material is so, she calls it buttery soft, and it is. You really got to get one and hold it in your hands to feel how buttery soft it actually is.
This is the Mom Cozy Nursing Bra, and in my opinion, I think all women's clothing should be made with this material. They call it like this buttery material, but oh my god, it just like feels like you're not wearing anything at all. It is like the most comfortable thing on the planet. So let me show you how it works. But I'd like to thank Mom Cozy for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. So you've got on either side of these straps here, you've got these little clips, and the clip just undoes it, just completely undoes, and I'm kind of backwards here. I'm trying to do this backwards. Here we go, right there. So it clips out, and then you've got this strap below that still hangs. So you have access, baby has access, and then you just pop that back on, and it just clips right back on. And you've got, so it looks stylish, it feels great, and it is just one of the best inventions I've seen. I wish I had this when my daughter was little. So anyway, pretty cool. Oh, and it's got the 3 adjustable back here. So as you grow and shrink, you have 3 good sizes there to adjust.
You will hear Amy say that in every one of her videos when she does a Mum Cozy products. Oh, I wish I had this when I was
for real.
I
though.
wish I had this.
For real.
I mean, the stuff they design is so good for the young mum. They really do care about the parent, and typically the mother, and the care that takes place with the child, and being able to help the child have a wonderful experience. So, and making all of that easier. This is the Shine Well back massaging belt. It comes in a box just like this. Oops, here we go. Here's the box that came in. We have it out because we use it all the time. In fact, the charging block, where's that charging block?
Is that a drop?
It's not a drop because you're going to use this Pokemon hunting.
Actually, I use the other one. It's better.
And normally, let me go down and get it as well. Normally, this charging cable is actually plugged in here. It's just attached, stuck in there, and then this power cord is plugged in here to the charging block. It's all charged up. You can see it's got the 4 little lights on there now to say that it's charged. So that whole bundle, it will just slip down in, pop it around like that. It just slips down in this little side pocket here. Keeps everything nice and groovy. It's nice and tight. It doesn't fall out. It does take me while I'm holding it in midair. Here we go. A lot easier. Just sit it on a table and you can easily put it in. And then there's no concerns about getting a drop count because you're holding it all. So yeah.
Maybe you should just not be dropping stuff.
So Velcro's on, so one size fits most. And here you have vibration, 2 big vibration pads, 2 vibration pads, and infrared heat. So on the front here, just turn this on. There we go. Now let me, these are blue. As I hit the buttons, you'll see it goes up, blue, orange, off. So it's off right now. That was the vibration. And then the heat, see if you can see the heat, brighter, brighter, off, low, medium, high, off. So this should wrap around you. Beautiful warming and heating your lower back and vibrating. Definitely great. You can also wrap it around not just your back, you wrap it around your stomach, help get rid of that long-term body fat there. Plus, there's actually a $24 coupon on it. 13% off plus a $24 coupon, bringing it down to $45 for that. So this is the Showmore back massager belt. And we love the fact that it's cordless because you can just walk anywhere around you want. You can wrap it around yourself while you're Uber driving. You can wrap it on your shoulder, thighs, back, lower butts, whatever. You know, you can put it anywhere and it works great in all areas. Very, very good. Lift, eat, meditate, repeat. Oh, look at that.
That's what my shirt says.
Amy's great groovy new shirt. Lift, eat, meditate, repeat.
Master Go.
Bow. This is a baby musical
He's
mat.
got some books on here.
Baby musical mat. He's got a lot. Here we go. Have a look at this. It's nothing better than sound activation through action for a child's learning profile.
So good.
This is a musical mat for kids, toddlers. It's pretty cool because when they step on these, it makes noises. Super cute. It comes with these little cards, and each of the cards have different instruments on them, so your kids can start learning what the different instruments are. It also comes with a little instruction book. Really super easy to use. I'd like to thank them for sending this to me to review. I love this kind of thing. I think music is a great addition for your children to learn, get them started early on hearing sounds, and they can start matching those sounds and things like that. But what's really fun about this one is you can just turn it on and off. It does not come with batteries, so it takes 3 AA batteries, and you just easily just unscrew that, and you've got to put those in. So it requires adult installation for that. And then once you have this, check it out. It's like, so it's when they step on the different notes, they make the different sounds, and they can start learning already. It's like a little, just like a 10-key do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Awesome. Thank you again.
So that's it. Really great for a child to have cause and effect, that they're doing an action and they're getting a response. Light and color, sound, music, really helpful. This next, these guys are from VTop Mart, 4-pack. These are restackable. So they actually can stack any way you want, top, bottom, rearrange the order in them. Also, the drawers slide all the way out, so you can just pull the drawer out and go take it to the bathroom while you do your makeup, or slip it back in, or organize the drawers. Great for a craft room. They're just very cool. Great for under the sink. Yeah, pop them under the sink, put them in your kitchen. So many versatile ways in which you can use them. They're a great little handy size for those smaller things. And the fact that you can see through them, see in them, helps you instantly know which drawer to pull, what's got what in it. So that is definitely handy there. Now, check them out as far as price is concerned. This is the 4-pack. You can get them in a 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. There's a $3 coupon, 43% off. Check out the price and then divide the number into that price to find out what they are per unit, and then choose the cheapest option. That's my advice, because a couple of times there, the 2-pack was way cheaper, and then the 8-pack was way cheaper. But I think the 4-pack predominantly is the cheapest. This is from a Space Aid. You get them as a 4-pack for your sheets, for your bedding. As you can see here, it's a little clear plastic so you can see into it, nice and strong. And a little label up here that you can put in. So you put a label in, named what it is, and you can see what color it is. Now, the way it works is you have one just like here. See, there's the space for the color to see through, and the label stitched on just here. Now, how it works: fold up your sheets, put them in. Fold up your sheets and put them in.
I'm not printing anything.
No. And then it's a lot easier on the table.
I'm out of black ink. I just ordered some off Amazon.
Bum, bum, bum. Then you zip this up. So your sheets are in here, and on here you got Velcro. So, and it Velcro's just on. So Velcro, whoop, Velcro, and there you have your kit, much like this. And then you sit it up in our walk-in closet up high. We have these, and you can easily see what it is you want. Unwrap it, and then it packs away nice and easily, like this. So it doesn't take up any room when it's empty. You can pack them all away, and when it's full, it's got the whatever you got in it. So that's pretty handy. Keeps your linen press a lot neater and tighter. And I like to keep the sets together. So the two sheets and the two pillowcases and the shams, like wherever you get them, you can put them all together in that one box. Typically, before we got these, I would just put them all into one of the pillowcases. So that I go, ooh, but this is a much neater looking experience. Then these are Ekisiga. These are the wearable blankets. OMG. Here's the two from Ekisiga. Of course, Amy's got like 5 of these. I've got one. This is one of Amy's.
Great.
Now, they got faux Sherpa wool all on the inside, even up here on the hood. You've got 5, and you take mine.
Well, it's the warmest one right now.
Ugh, see what I'm dealing with,
I'm
folks.
cold. So it's perfect timing that you brought this out.
See what I'm
feeling
dealing
chilly.
with. So, even in the hood, you
In
have
the
2
hood,
pockets.
even in the hood, you can wear these even in the hood. You might get fun of in the hood.
Yeah, and the sleeves are elasticized here, cuff on the end, just about a 3/4 inch piece of elastic runs around. It's got the cuff and the faux Sherpa wool on the inside. Unbelievable. Couldn't wait. Here, this next one is mine. And as you can see,
Wear it, wear it, wear it, wear it. Show it, model it.
I'm not cold. So, mine's got a leopard print in the inside. Again, the outside flannel fleece. It feels like a plushy toy. It feels like a kid's plushy toy. It is so, so comfy. Inside, so, so comfy. And dual pockets right there. I'm going to show you another one. We have, this goes back here. Woo, whoop,
Wee yoop,
woo, whoop,
wee yoop.
whoop. Bedshaw also has them. Here's a couple of Bedshaw ones. And they're the same. The difference, there's a couple of subtle differences. Bedshaw, the faux Sherpa wool's a little shorter, except you really don't notice any difference. The flannel fleece on the outside, the same. You have the dual pockets here. The cuff, though, is different. The cuff is actually just a piece of...
Is it off the cuff?
It's just off the cuff. Let me talk about this. It is a wider cuff. It's a bigger cuff. And it's just material, that elasticized material in it. So
Cuff, 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 cuff.
cuff, cuff, cuff. Now, again, you'll see this one here has the dual pockets. And the next one actually has a single pocket. So, and it has loops with a belt that is somewhere. But here we go. You can see this has got a dual pocket. So let me just see the belt loop. See, here's the belt loop right here. It's got another on the other side, so there's a belt. But the pocket is one big pocket. One big like kangaroo pouch pocket, except it's got entries in both sides. Top does not open. So it's one big all the way through pocket. So you put your chihuahua in there while you're walking around. Super comfy, super comfy. And they're on discounts right now because we're coming out of the colder environment into the warmer. So grab one now, and as soon as it gets colder or you have a wet, rainy day, you're going to love the fact that you have this. Comes in all different sizes, all different colors. Go check them out. Check it out for yourself.
My puppy loves the one pocket blanket hoodie. She rides it. She rides in it.
My puppy loves
That's
the one pocket.
cutest. I just can picture your little dog. That's so cute. I need a little dog.
Talk about
I need a little dog.
oh, my calves are already barking. So this is from Eggy Seeger as well. And this is the doggy bed. And it has like a raised area on two sides and a flat area on the other two sides. So you push it up against the side of a corner. Pup can love it. The material here is super soft, super comfy, and it has like eggshell bubble up and down. So it's kind of comfy for the dog memory foam to sleep in. Puppies love it. You can get it in 6 different sizes. We got the large one here. This is 3 foot by 4 foot. It's nice and big. The picture that we're showing you there is the smaller one, the 30-inch by 20-inch. The cover unzips, throw it in the washing machine, machine washable. It's also water repelling with the waterproof cover on the inside of it. It stops. So that when you put it in the washing machine washes all the outside, but you still have the waterproof cover on it that doesn't leak through. And it has sort of an egg crate memory foam layer on it, and then high density foam, and then non-slip base on the cover. So really good for the pup. The pups love it, and they certainly have fun. It was certainly fun watching Amy try to put this thing together when we first got it, because it's the same size as her. So as you can imagine, she was flopping around the place trying to squeeze it all in. Hey, another memory foam. This is the Han Sleep. Oops. This is the memory foam mattress topper, Han Sleep, right here. All vacuum sealed in another little bag. When this guy comes and you open up this bag, this is a king size. It has 16-inch, 21-inch mesh on the side, so you can just stretch that down and pop it around with elastic on the bottom, so it stays snug and tight and doesn't move on any mattress that you've got. Any deep pocket mattresses, not a problem. Shallow, not a problem. That elastic pulls it all in. Now, the top has these pillows kind of woven into it. The stitching's 2 inches to 3 inches. So it goes from 2 inches to 3 inches, and then that it creates this pillowing effect. We pop this on the air mattresses when we have relatives stay over. Amy's brother stayed here just recently, and it was like, oh my God, that bed is super comfy for an air mattress. I'm like, yeah, because we've got a pillow topper on top of it. One of these, and makes any bed more comfy. So you can get a super comfy bed with just by adding one of those to it, which is a pretty dang good. So that's the Han Sleep. 15% off, and make any bed super comfy. And you can throw them in the wash. The next guy makes you feel good. Oh my God, makes you feel so good. This is a foot massager, but it's not just your feet. This is from TizCare. And it has the panel here for you to push the buttons, but it also has a remote. Oh, it's down here.
Did you drop it?
No, it was already there. So
You
can't blame me when I come into the space that you've been in and something's on the floor. That doesn't mean I dropped it. Oops.
Oh my God. That was on your mic. Just saying, that was on your mic.
Can't believe you did that, Amy.
Live.
Can't believe you did
Oh my God.
You have a
Evans,
remote
did you
control.
hear that? Did you hear that?
You have a remote control that matches the panel here for the TizCare. So here we go. Push these sides in, this rotates. So you can actually lay it on the ground, do your calves in there, put it on a counter, pop it up. Just lean into it with your forearms and get all your forearms massaged. It's very cool. What this has is it's an infrared heat massager, shiatsu and foot massager, scraper, kneader, roller. Well, great for neuropathy, plantar fasciitis, and pain relief. Foot, leg, calf, ankle, deep kneading therapy. It actually says great gift for Mother's Day. That's an add-on that I've just seen, but it is a great gift. So it's not only a foot massager, but you can also do your arms and your calves and stuff. So it has 3 different massaging intensities. It goes from 5 to 30 minutes, programmable. It'll turn itself off after 30 minutes. Just push it again if you wanted to keep going. But that's why you can't accidentally quickly walk away from it, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes. 3 auto modes, 1 manual mode. It's got great heat. You can switch the direction nice and easy. It has heating, kneading, rolling, shiatsu, and scraping techniques on it. It really is a great little device. 40% off right there for you to be able to grab
Evan
one for
said,
yourself.
yes, I heard that.
Heard what? What did you hear?
Wasn't me.
What did you hear, Evans?
Live. I can't believe you did that live.
You are making stuff up. Heavens, you are also an enabler.
You know what we learned from the comedians last night?
You did not hear it? No, let her. What did you hear? What do you think you heard?
We learned from the comedians to lean into our mistakes.
It's not a mistake.
Oh, that was on purpose?
Why would you think that would be a mistake? The thing that you did.
He's trying to blame me.
Yeah, hold this.
I will own it.
Hold
If it
this.
was me, I will
Hold
totally
this.
own it.
Pick it up. Let me get this off.
Poor Jamie.
Right.
Oh, this is cool.
What did you hear, Evans?
You know what she
What
heard.
animal?
She can't say it on
What
Amazon. Or
animal?
we'll
Yeah,
get
you
cut off.
can. There's nothing wrong with those animals.
What is a frog? A barking frog?
Barking. I've
Was it a
never heard.
barking frog?
There are so many different frogs around the. Have you Googled, searched all the different frogs that exist on the planet? OMG, there are a lot of frogs.
It's a lot of frogs.
There are a lot of different frogs. What about those desert frogs? When it dries up, they burrow in. They go into hibernation for years, even in this little. They create a little bubble around them. You know what I heard? Not getting muted by Amazon.
Ah!
I don't know what you heard, Evans.
You know what I heard.
You're just making stuff up.
Evans.
You're just making stuff up, Evans. You won't get muted for saying stuff.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So
You heard it.
if
I
you-
heard it. We all heard it.
I heard you do something.
You were mic'd. You're mic'd. You were down on the
We're
floor
all
mic'd.
mic'd. I know.
You bent over.
I didn't bend over. I was sitting on the
You
floor.
squatted on the floor.
I wasn't squatting. I was sitting.
You
You're
squatted
just
on the
making
floor.
up stories now. This is this is the Eufy hybrid. It does wet and
what old men
dry
do.
vacuum cleaner.
Old man. Oops. You even said oops. Get the weapon away from me. It's weaponized.
Now, what's really cool, it comes in here, backs in, and sucks all the dirt that's picked up in your cupboard up into this bag. So once a month, you just throw this bag into the bin. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you.
Why
Because
would
you're
you laugh?
ridiculous. Why would you laugh? Because you're ridiculous.
What? That's not supportive language.
This is a great machine. I don't know why we don't use it downstairs. I don't know what your resistance is about using the Eufy downstairs. I can tell by your body language that you're a little stressed out.
It also has in here, it's got a
Oh my
little brush,
God.
a little cutter.
He's not right, Evans. You see what I live with?
And
That's why when I did that in church, he deserved it. It was
25% off. 25% off. Just and it also comes. You also connect up with the Ufi app, and the Ufi app can show you what's been happened, where it's cleaned, what hasn't been cleaned. You can set specific areas that are no-go zones. If you have a goldfish tank and a whole bunch of cords, you don't want a robot vacuum cleaner or mop going over there. So it also has, which is super cool, it also has a hair cutter in it. So what happens is, I've seen the green steam coming up around you, Jamie. A live stream?
green stream, steam.
Green scene?
You're like
It's a typo.
he's like Pigpen. It's just like all around him. He just walks around and you can see the aura.
Oh, if that's the way you guys are going to be, this is the last product.
The aura of gas just.
I'm not going to show you any other products today. That's it. I'm done. Done. So yeah, really great. This is the Eufy robot vacuum cleaner. Look at it. It's so cool. It just sits in the corner of your house and takes care of it. You can program it when you want to do it. So you can say, if you work night shift, have a program to go on the day. If you're doing it in daytime and you're sleeping at night, it'll go and do it nice and quiet. Just cleans, vacuums, pops into here, fills it up. The automatic hair cutter, when it pulls in, it'll just run back and forth between the brush bristles and cut any hair that's there, and that gets sucked up into the little bag as well. So it really is. It really is a great little thing. Oops. Here, hold this.
He used his mouth that time.
That's what I just do. That joke never gets old.
Yeah.
You all fell for it.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Because he never passes gas.
Never. Not since that operation.
You can see it. It's like the aura of gas everywhere he goes.
We actually had a comedian, Craig Gass,
Craig Gass last
on our
night.
show last night.
We did. He was so funny.
He is a funny guy. Really, really good. Oh, my lower back's a little tight.
Oh dear.
Now, it looks like someone's been stabbing me in the back.
I'm just stating behavior.
What are you doing? Weirdo? What's all that about? I don't trust you. I don't trust her. She doesn't deserve the trust.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anyways.
So, yeah. There we go. Life, nature, everything's a natural flow of energy.
It is.
Sometimes it flows audibly. So these are the wonderful things. The author right at the front of the show today. That was her. Oops. Oh, well, I hope I didn't. What happened?
You do this all the time.
Oh.
There she is. Ooh, 9 clicks.
Yeah, this is her book. Once again, Assassination Avoided, Destiny Defined. So
I love reading a good book. And this is a good one.
I love the fact that it's got the resources in the back for anybody who's going through something like that. Then they get to access that. They have an access there. And another thing is the Nobu's Garage with the clay detailing kit.
Yeah.
And infused with the ceramic infused waterless. If you're into car detailing, here's a great thing. Have a click on it. Have a look at it, see what it is, see how it may work for you or someone you know. That was a new product that we got to share with you guys today.
And Evan says, thank you. Fun stream. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Evans. We're going to be moving our authors to Wednesdays soon.
Yep.
So I'm excited about that. And yeah, what should they remember, Jamie?
Remember not to make up lies about your husband. That's all I'm saying.
What else should they remember?
Remember, folks, it's a tough world out there.
You know I ain't lying.
I
ain't
what
lying.
stories?
I ain't lying. I don't lie. Anyway.
Thank you, Barbara Streisand. So, remember, it's a tough world out there, and there's something that you can do to make the world a better place, because everyone is either going into a struggle, out of a struggle, or in the midst of a struggle. It's a natural part of life, except we can make life better for ourselves and better for everybody else. Have that human mindset. And when you meet a stranger, share a smile. A smile changes your world, changes there. So share a smile with a stranger. And if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.